I found Jen in our TV room. I woke up that morning and didn't see her, and found her kind of curled up in a ball, and asked her, "Is everything okay?" And she's like, "I didn't sleep very well. I think I have reflux." And we proceeded. Owen was going to a week-long camp, and we needed to get him ready to go. She didn't look right. She said, "Why don't you go ahead and take him to camp, and I'll go to the doctor." By the time I got to the hospital, she is now out of the ER, and she's in a cardiac unit. Nothing added up that she's 37 years old, a marathon runner. She eats well, and besides family history, has no reason why this should be her heart. When I find out about the first heart attack, it's Sunday evening. There's nobody at the hospital. People are walking back and forth to their cars. And actually it was a nurse that told me first. And she said a doctor will be out in a little bit. And she actually didn't say the words heart attack. She said she had 100% blockage. I'm thinking, is that a heart attack? I had to actually ask the doctor when he came out, did she have a heart attack? He said, yeah.
I was training for this marathon. It was my second marathon, so I'd been here before. I know what it's like. It was getting harder and harder to run, not easier. It was hurting, but I just ran through the pain because I just told myself, well, you're being lazy, you're not tough enough, just toughen up and go do it. And that's how I treated myself. I didn't consider that there would be something wrong. The EKG was normal. We did an X-ray, it was normal. Did a CT scan, it was normal. We did echocardiogram, it was normal. They were looking for things like a pinched nerve or a slipped disc, or maybe it was your reflux. Maybe it was from running because I was training for my second marathon that summer. I finally was admitted when my enzyme tryptonin levels came back high, but that also can be explained by distance running.
Jennifer has premature coronary artery disease, a condition that we are unfortunately diagnosing with increasing frequency. You just need to have at least one of the main risk factors, which is present, and typically in about 80% of patients with heart disease will have at least one of the 4 main risk factors, which are hypertension, hypercholesterolemia, smoking, or diabetes. And in Jennifer's case, the high cholesterol level was a very significant risk factor which had not been recognized or treated for several years before she presented with a heart attack. 2/3 of women who suffer sudden cardiac death or heart attack have never experienced a symptom of heart disease in the past. And Jennifer was certainly one of those individuals who, despite her young age and very athletic abilities, never had any symptoms until she presented.
My heart attack was August of 2011. And then this summer I was again training for the Twin Cities Marathon. I had approval to do that. I started to notice the same same kind of symptoms. Found a 75% block in my LAD. So he did angioplasty on that and put another stent in. My older son said, well, you could have died. It is proof that this is a chronic, lifelong illness. I have heart disease, and I'm going to have heart disease for the rest of my life. It's going to take things away from me that I want. I'm no longer allowed to run marathons. My medications, and I will never go off them. I will just have more and more. And what does that mean for someone like me who should have decades ahead of me? I have decades to build up plaque. And how many more times will I be in the cath lab or in the operating room? There are things that I knew before any of this happened. I knew that heart disease is the #1 killer of women. I knew that I had a family history of high cholesterol and heart disease. I knew I had high cholesterol. And still, every symptom I had, I could think of some other reason for it. We have to keep putting that story in front of people so that these really subtle symptoms that could be explained away trigger a memory in that woman that maybe it is something more, and I need to be checked out and I deserve to be checked out.
Come on, what are